back here at Citi Field. And here's the catcher, Jason DeLay.
The catcher, number 25.
Einem back to work.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
So the lineup flips over. So up next for Minnesota, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss, strike one. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game one. And that is cut on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Edouard Julien, the next twin up to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Take a walk with the full moon. Roll button and zip top. It's all kicking off soon. Best stay with a quick bro. I don't know about you.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets get a shutout on the mound.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic.
Final score in this one, 13-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes.
Battle of the baddest. Only one of us will leave.
Fold to my head, got a new keepsake. Oh, for my neck, on the my a woman or a girl.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the New York Mets.
Carry the heavy load.
John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun.
Not a woman or a girl.
First pitch coming your way next.
Man thinks about a little bit of baby girls and a baby boys. Man make them happy, 'cause man make them toys.
Ready for baseball here in New York. And starting this one, David Peterson.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. That's his 5th homer in the series. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
And bitterness.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that can cost your team the season.
That's a laser base hit, and the postseason success continues for him.
Number 16.
Here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored.
Throw, and it gets away. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Number 1. Designated hitter.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A massive home run. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now it's the DH, Dirk Eiden. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? In the air, left field. Larner hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets.
If the moment was just right, then you know if I could. And if the moment was just right, then you know if I could.
Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the New York Mets taking on the Minnesota Twins.
You see,
With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched than the first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down, einem up now for the Mets. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the mud.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. Into the second deck it goes. That's his 7th home run of the series, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast. His 2nd home run of the game, and the Mets jump in front. It's 3-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Win or lose, none of my friend them give up.
Now back. The designated hitter.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Twins 2. So 2 away with nobody on. And next for the Mets, einem. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And the Mets go they'll lead this one.
All this team needs is one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game.
See in the great mania days, fold to my head.
and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the New York Mets taking on the Minnesota Twins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Joe Ryan.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Buxton under it. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Hawaii to kick the pitch. That one fouled off.
The Reds signed Elly in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Elly's entire career.
And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Elly was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's the other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Edouard Julien now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Fastball for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes the bat's over before it really begins.
Here's Royce Lewis, and the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. On to the second from Minneapolis. No score. Bottom of the second. Now batting Tristan Casas.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Down the corner for a strike. 0-1. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. That one's in there. 0-2.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Jake Fraley at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Nothing without a woman or a girl. You see,
Man, so close to the immaculate inning as that foul ball spoils it. He's pounding the zone right now, though.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Foul ball still 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Twins retired in short order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Man thinks about a little bit of baby girl.
Swung on, belted. Buxton ranges back. Gone. A gigantic blast. That's 9 homers this series. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
It's all kicking off soon. They're staying with a grip, bro. I don't know about your goons. Down there, everything lift up. Whether it's draw, win, or lose, none of my friend them give up.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Swings through that one for strike 1. The Mets up by 2 here in Game 4 of the World Series. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Really showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
The Twins down by a pair here in Game 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Mets 2 and the Twins nothing. The 4th game of the World Series. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Elly De La Cruz. Einem back to work. Foul ball there.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases. Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Julian now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The Mets leading by 5. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Struck out swinging his first time. He was late there, strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. It's 5-0. Back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Trevor Richards.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Richards, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Here comes a pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how...
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A massive home run. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Tristan Casas. The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And the righty deals. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And next is the designated hitter, Alex Kirilloff. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boo. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Fraley in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
This offense has their backs against the wall. You know, baseball has a way of surprising people, but it's going to take a huge effort to fight back and save their season.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the Twins go 1-2-3. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Mets 6 and the Twins nothing. And now the Mets DH, einem. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now if he did.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That was blasted to the moon. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 8-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. I mean, what a performance we're seeing in this one. 3 home runs in a World Series game. Ridiculous. And that's what backyard dreams are made of. And he's living it in real time. It's only been done a couple of times in history. So this is really special, and we won't forget this.
And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Iden back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got it by him for the K. So up next for Minnesota, Trevor Larned. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. First offering, and it just misses.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
The Mets up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th.
Not one little thing without a woman on the go. He's loud.
In there. And so now 1-2.
He's loud.
And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters throws him for strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now Jason DeLay. Swing and a miss as he was late.
With the full moon. 0-1. Go button and zip top. It's all kicking off soon. They're staying with a prick, bro. I don't know about your goons. Down there, everything lift.
And strike 2.
Draw, win or lose. None of my friend them give up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back in Minnesota. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Lewis in the box again, takes a strike. The Twins still looking for their first hit in this one. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order, and they're down 9-0. And next for the Mets, einem. He's a guy who does it all. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Anderson, 35 years old, and he's playing today in his home state of Minnesota. And that is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. The line of the pitch. Ball 1 there. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job at this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Left-hand batter waits. Good eye right there.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. And a big swing and a miss. The Mets up big in this one late here in game 4. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
And now for the Twins, Jake Fraley. That's a strike. 0-1. Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball out to short. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. It's the Mets 9 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning working on a perfect game. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
You'll 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books they're going to make the play.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Larnach stands in now and watches strike 1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Struck him out without a swing. Now only 1 out remaining. Jason DeLay, the next twin up to hit. And this is it. 1 out away from perfection. Gets under it and pops it up. Alvarez should have this one. He's got it. It's a perfect game.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game.
This is a man's world.
And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs.
A woman all day. You see, man made the car to take us over the road.
For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
Man